Hi, it's Dwyer. Let's go wealth spinning for March 19th, 2012. Many of the articles referenced in this very short video can be found at wealthspin.blogspot.com. Our goal is simply to track some of the activity of some of the financial players. According to Forbes, John Paulson, the president and portfolio manager of Paulson and Company, on March the 5th, sold more than 1.1 million shares of Delphi Auto Parts with a total value of greater than $35 million. The symbol is DLPH. He followed that up on March 14th with a bigger sale of slightly less than 3.3 million shares of the company, right? Shares valued at just a smidge under $105 million. Paulson still owns 14.42% of the company, but just be aware of the sales. There's a very nice piece on business.financialpost.com. It's authored by A. Gary Schilling, and in the piece he argues that the bank stress tests don't show that the pain is over. Now let's quickly go over what the stress test is about. They're looking at Tier 1 common capital ratios, and they want to see how they'll fare at the end of 2013 if, hypothetically, we have 13% unemployment, a 50% decline in stock prices, and a 21% decline in housing prices. Now, while it's true, as Gary points out, that only Ally Financial failed to meet the 5% minimum capital requirement, understand that several banks were too close to that threshold. Citigroup, MetLife, and SunTrust banks were so close to the threshold that the Fed won't allow them to raise dividends or to buy back stock. Finally, on thestreet.com, there's an excellent article written by Doug Cass, in which he argues that the stock market is overvalued. He points out a few factors. The first is that the consumer outlook is mixed. The second is that the costs of life's necessities, gasoline, education, healthcare, and food, are rising. He also points out that warm weather has literally shifted demand in the retail space forward. And so he's predicting that there will be, at a minimum, slower growth in construction and leisure spending. He also points out that the 100% tax credit for capital expenditures, which expires December 31st of this year, has pulled forward business equipment spending, and he's expecting that spending to slow down. He also is expecting rising interest rates to slow down refinancing activity, and he also believes that this spring, when the numbers are in, we'll encounter a loss of business and spending momentum. I encourage everyone to look at the article at thestreet.com. And as I've said, many of these pieces are linked to the blog wealthspin.blogspot.com. Thanks for watching.